This is Ryder. We're gonna work on some poles today and let him find his feet. Now they're kind of drag my feet in. Work on his feet and work where he's following his feet. I have him with a roller, not a tall port. It's what we call the cow horse. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, I need a rider real quick. We're gonna work on some poles, and they're kind of. Come on, Ryder. It's kind of a little bit. So let's see if we get something or not. Because I'm actually sitting here kicking on him. He's a little bit sticky. It's okay. Just go back to two-handed. I need him to go forward. There you go. He's not sticky now. He was sticky just as now he's getting sticky. Kick him and send it forward, doesn't matter. We're just gonna go over the poles. Now he wants to wake up. That's okay. I'm trying to wake him up. I use my legs and squeezing them. No. Gotta wake up. Gotta wake up. All because he wanted to go slow and not wake up. Have some trot. Now he's on my right leg. I'm not asking him to collect much. He's rounding himself, but he's very tight. There you go. He's putting his head in nice. I'm gonna move to one-handed. It's okay. We lost our steering. We lost her collection. It's okay. Another thing that we've been working on is collecting one-handed. So it's kind of new to them, so that's okay. Let's go over this pole. The steering's not the best, but that's okay. You just go over like that. He needs to stop and look and round his back out. So I'm asking him to round his back out. And then I'm asking him to round his back, round his back. See how that's a lot better, but he inverted his back at the end. Gonna go over that again. Let's do this one. Okay, it's the last minute decision. Nope. You want to take a turn there? Turn the other way. I don't have him very collected. He's trying to actually take me to the board. That's okay. Back one-handed. To collect up. Let's go to collect up. There you go. His trot is actually pretty hard to trot because it's so bouncy. Let's go over this pole. Let's see what he gives me. Good boy. He actually watched where he put his feet. He actually rounded his back. Let's go this way. He's kind of wanting to actually go to the board. So that's actually good. See if I can get him not soft, but to come back just a little. Don't want that slow to try. I want him to come back and lift the shoulder up. There you go. He's not lifting the shoulder. It's okay. Just work in little pieces. I have 4 poles out. You know, kind of like a little circle, but they're kind of off even just a little. Let's move this left shoulder over. There you go. Epic is watching me through over the fences. Let's go over this one. I'm using my leg and steering them, and then I'm gonna straighten them. You don't have a choice but to go over it. I'm gonna do that again. I'm actually using my leg to steer him, and he's not steering. There you go. Then I'm gonna look straight. That's okay. I want to take a turn there. I say, nope, can't take this turn. Let's go over this board. That was better. He looked where his feet was gonna go. Now he's wondering which way he's gonna go. It's this way. This is what I like to call a fun game of poles. You get to see what you need to work on and where your horse's weakness is. Right now, his weakness is actually not inverting himself. Go this way. Let's do this pole. You can do it any pattern you want. You can take any directions. You can loaf around these. You can spread them out just a little. Normally I would put 3 loaf around them. And we're going to settle for this one, the orange one right here. Just round them out. Oh, I waited too late to ask him to round because he was already looking at it. I'm going to go one-handed. I'm going to mix it up with one-handed and not one-handed. But I want him to stay round. And he wants to come into that wall right there. I don't know why. He was always known to rub our knees on the walls. Right there he wanted to not pay attention on his right side. I'm telling him, hey, pay attention. Just be right here. But he's going to be a ranch trail horse. We're just going to cut this corner off. He wanted to cut that off. Going to go over this pole. I would have liked that just a little bit slower at the end. I can't be too picky because he's now. This is the first time I've ever done this exercise with him, which is okay because all horses need something new to do. Now he's not collecting. Now this is not going to be pretty. He's not paying attention, so I'm going to take him over these 2 boards. There you go. He actually lifted up. And people are like, my horse don't go over the poles correct. They always invert their back. It's a problem you created right there. I kind of shorted him out. Now the ATV's coming by the back over there. There you go. I want him to find where he's comfortable at. Looking and steering. That a boy. We're going to take a left because I've been taking rights out of that. So, just by doing this exercise, he's getting more reliable by that. And now I'm asking him to collect, but I want him to hold it a bit longer. Now I'm going to release. Now he comes back, but I'm just going to hold it. Kind of went out of frame there. It's okay. Right now, I'm going to over-exaggerate this just a little. Just a little. Make it that's right. He's not steering. He's not steering. There you go. He actually looked. He actually looked at it and adjusted his stride. So we're gonna not that one. This one. There you go. He actually took that and guided with that. So I'm gonna start looking at this next board right there. And I'm gonna look. There you go. He adjusted his stride, but he wasn't rounded out of it. That's okay. But he adjusted his stride. Let's walk. Good boy. Why do you want them to look at the boards and adjust their stride? That's a really good question. Is why do you want them to look at the board to adjust their stride? Let y'all put y'all's answers in. And walk him around just a little to catch his air, because he did a really good job of doing that. Now, I went from 1 and 2s, but now I'm going to try for 2s. Even if it's not the best, we're going to do for 2s. Now he's kind of inverting his back. I'm going to ask him to collect just a little bit. Just, there you go. That's what I want. And I'm going to collect them. The only reason why I did that is because I asked him to round up before I asked him to trot. And he wanted to try to bite my boot and not go. Gonna have to get out of this corner because he loves this corner for some reason. So if I do this one, the one with the blue cone, I'm going to have to do the one on the other side with the orange cone. And then if I do this one, I'm going to have to, oh, we're not steering. The only reason why we don't have steering is because this is another good steering exercise too. Is to trot around poles. We're going to get this way. And this one, whenever I put my leg on, I sped up. It'll take a minute. We're going to correct that. He sped up. I didn't want that. I'm going to have to get him with this end of the... So I'm going to look. I'm going to lightly steer. There you go. He didn't speed up. You know why? Because where are we going? Clearly not where I wanted. We're going to come back and do that one. Because he looked at it. He's not paying attention to me. He's not paying attention to me. He's not paying attention to me. going to do that until he's paying attention to me. He needs to be paying attention to me because I'm the one saying, hey, I'm using my leg and I'm looking. I'm just going to hold that. Just going to hold that. There you go. Good boy. Even though we lightly went over the pole, we still got over it and he listened. So I'm looking. I'm using my leg. Using my leg. On the judge's card, if you look at that, it's not going to be very pretty. You want it to be pretty and clean. Like that. I should have took that a little bit better. That's okay. You actually want to dive in there. We're going this way now. You want it to be crisp and pretty, and the horse willingly guided. Like that. He's kind of. I'm only coming out on the straight ones longer because I have enough room. Which I should have took that a little bit better, but the mount block's there. Put my hand down. That's good. I'm off camera now. But all I want is this to be pretty. If we don't get it pretty, it's not going to score very well on the cards. I'm going to get this blue one. What's the fuss about my leg? I'm trying to help him. Also running out of force. Not really, but good boy. Come around. Now he's finding where his head needs to be. Good boy. And I'm using my leg and steering him and looking at the board. That's good. Nope, I'm not going that way. I tricked you. I'm sorry. You don't want the horse to know what move is coming next. He was looking straight, which that's okay if we move the board. He just needs to pay attention just a little bit. I'm coming out a lot, and he's not looking at this board right here. It's what he needs to look at. It's right here. That's all I want. I know people may say, oh, you're correcting him too hard. Well, this is the reality. He's looking at it. Hey, can one of y'all move this board this way? Move this board this way, straight. I'm trying to turn and he's wanting to. Yeah, just move it this way. Just move it this way. You're good. Thank you. I didn't put him down properly. I put him down, but he's wanting to go straight instead of locking on whenever I turn. Which that one's crooked, but that's okay. Thank you, Fifi. I had one of her help, Felicia. I give Felicia credit for that. To move the pole that toward the barn some. Doesn't get stuck. Just ride around for a minute. Right now he's on his front end. On his butt. Just a little. There you go. Now I'm going to be steering for this one. I'm steering. There you go. There you go. I'm letting him figure this out one-handed before I fix everything two-handed because I want him to find a stride. He's the one that needs to be doing it, not me. I should have turned a little better there, but that's okay. Now he's not paying attention. There you go. Good boy. He was not paying attention whenever I came into it because I didn't come into it correctly. So that's okay. I get stuck on the ranch trail card. If that was a maneuver to do a trot like that, he would have got a few penalty points. Get him out of that stuckness because he's wanting to get stuck there. Okay, that was too hard, but he don't need to get stuck. If he gets stuck, what's the whole point of him being a ranch trail horse? He's going to get stuck again. Now, I escalated it, and I de-escalated it. Let's see if he gets stuck there again. There you go. He knew he was going to get in trouble if he got stuck. I want him to be in charge of himself. He's actually looking for the board. Let's do this board. And this board. Kind of mix it up. Okay, now I'm going to go back two-handed to straighten them out. I'm using quite a bit of leg. Now I'm going to change directions because we've been counting on the side a while. Which I can come at that pole at an angle. It's okay. Whenever I say steer, he needs to steer. That's just basically what I'm going over. He wants to get the body all wiggly. So we can steer. We're steering. Put the hand down. There you go. Now the only reason why I'm bouncing like that and here we hit the saddle is because he's not rounding his back out. And it's not pretty, which I'm asking him to round out, and he's just not. There you go. There you go. But this is Ryder. This is one of his harder days. Not really hard, but this is his 50-70% that I want him to be correct. And I corrected a little bitty things for a big scale. But we'll work on this Nope, we're steering this way. We'll work on this, and then since Sunita is going home, this is gonna be the next show horse in the barn. So get him legged up and ready to go show. His ears are looking around now. He's not paying attention. Now I just whip up the reins and his eyes are telling a different story, but his ears are not really locked on something. Nope, there he locked on something. But this is Ryder. This is where he is and what we're working on. Thank you for watching. Whoa.